Tell me how you feel right now. Somewhere in the hills, smoking on it loud. Got me thinking about when a nigga was down. I'm on focus and never on wild now. I said I'm a star, my sister singing my lines. I gotta go hard, I ain't wasting no time. I've been on my grind ever since I was 9. Niggas fake, I cut them off, they ain't on shit. Don't know about seen it on, I ain't never fall. In the back of a Range Rover, smoking biscotti. My bitches, they all bad, just look at her body. These niggas, they all mad, I ran on my money. 2 big bodies in the pack, man. Got a bad bitch up in the back, man. That's a black man. I love it when she go pick up the back end, but I hate it when she call me a bad man. Get the truck and then pull in the hand, she blasting. I know I'm off now, and we both feel nauseous. How you feel right now? Somewhere in the hills, smoking on it loud. Got me thinking about when a nigga was down. I'm on focus and never on wild now. I said I'm a star, my sister singing my lines. I gotta go hard, I ain't wasting no time. I've been on my grind ever since I was 9. Niggas fake, I cut them off, they ain't on shit. I down 2 perks, I'm feeling nauseous. And I heard some niggas playing, they ain't on shit. Keep winning in head, I'm quick to off. Been free on my niggas, we finna ballin'. Shopping with no budget, she like it, yo bitch, she on it. Take her out for dinner, she eat and she looking lovely. Take to the penthouse to see how she gon' react. I'm not your nigga, I ain't into all of the cap. But I love it the way she pick the guitar up. Way that she play out, think she on some. I think you want some. Tell me how you feel right now. Somewhere in the hills, smoking on it loud. Got me thinking about when a nigga was down. I'm on focus and never on wild now. I said I'm a star, my sister singing my lines. I gotta go hard, I ain't wasting no time. I've been on my grind ever since I was 9. Niggas fake, I cut them off, they ain't on shit. Tell me how you feel right now. Somewhere in the hills, smoking on it loud. Got me thinking about when a nigga was down. I'm on focus and never on wild now. I said I'm a star, my sister singing my lines. I gotta go hard, I ain't wasting no time. I've been on my grind ever since I was 9. Niggas fake, I cut them off, they ain't on shit.
Yes, sir. Tripdadon.
Indeed, yes, indeed. Tripdadon. Tripdadon. What was that joint called? Focus?
Focus.
That joint was hot, man. Hey, yo, what it do?
This is Taco Tuesday.
And we
Taco
back.
Taco
motherfucking Tuesday. Get that shit right, champ. What's your man, Step Lover?
I'm done, Gotti Nash.
And we in the building. It's the brothers from different mothers, man. We in here though, man. Another week. Of course, we always got some things trending and some topics. At any given time, anybody want to jump in here and join us on this podcast, man? Feel free to do it, man. We got a couple groups out there we sharing and streaming the joint with. YouTube, Instagram, group called Boomin'. I think Boomin' Lit.
Yeah, we in there. What's up, Boomin' Lit?
Yeah, what's going on, folks? How we doing? That joint, hey, listen, that joint right there off the chain. I ain't mad. I love it. I love all the different things that be going on in there. And then, of course, our group, which is Fuck Your Opinion. What's going on, Will? What's
up, Will?
AP? What's going on, Angry Mike? What it do, man? What's going on? How we feeling, yo? Yes, Mike. That's JP, baby. DC, what up? What up? You know what it is. Hey, South Carolina, what it do? You know what I'm saying? North Carolina, stand up, goddammit. Play off.
That group is crazy, man.
If you are not in that group, man, get in that group and check it out, man. It's called Boomin' Lit. It's on Facebook. I will say that it's whoever created it, man, did a really good job, man, because there's a lot of people in there.
From everywhere. Yeah,
from everywhere. Listen, from everywhere, man. And I like it. It's cool, man. It's a little different, you know what I mean? But like I say, man, we here.
They will go on you too, man. You put some shit up.
Yeah. Listen. Hey, look, they because they do the I don't know how they call it, but they be like drop the little, handsome baby father link or beautiful baby mother link or sexy fella link. and some niggas jump in that thing with their pictures, and they be like, "Oh man, listen, you know, it'd be my man Will says straight freaks in that group. It's a lot of freaks in there, and you know, freaks need love too. You know how I go, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a freak. What's going on, Miss Donegan? How you doing, beautiful? Thanks for joining us. I thought you was gonna be laying down taking a nap. See how you do? See how you do? But yeah, we back, man. It's another week. We first and foremost, Don, what you think about playoff Saturday, man? Playoff Saturday and playoff Sunday.
It was good, man. Actually, put some good football this weekend. I mean, for the most part, some of the games wasn't all that, but our game was.
Man, listen, man. I had a good luck charm with me, Don. So we almost won. You know, she know who I'm talking about. I think I got a new good luck charm for the Washington football team, Washington Redskins, whatever.
Redskins, man. Hey, they always. Hey, we lived through that Redskins shit. So that shit don't go nowhere, man.
So real quick, Don just pulled up the recap and the basically the box score, stats of the game, overview, whatever you want to call it, man. And as you see, listen, this is one thing I told Don real quick. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on this. I'm not never betting against Tom Brady. Now we'll get into this week's matchups. That's a whole nother ball game. I did not think that our defense, our secondary, had what it took. I mean, you could ask my lovely friend that she told hold on, what'd you say? Washington football team got robbed. Hey man, listen, there was a couple bad calls and they went back and they looked into them. A couple of them calls kind of cost us field position points. So yes, there was some bad calls. We
was horrible on defense last week. The defense actually let us down last week. I mean, they got us through the season and shit, but they wasn't stopping shit last week, man. I just was like, damn. I'm with
Will. I'm with you. That pass interference call to do was early. That cost us some yards, man. However, I ain't never betting against Brady. I'm not betting against Brady. It seemed like right now Brady is he's in a mode right now. I know, Don, that's one of your words you like to use, in a mode. And what we mean by in mode, in a zone. Right. This dude he has so many weapons, man, that he can kind of utilize. My man said, great game held to the Redskins. What a game. Them skins are for real. And I'm telling you, 2021 is our year. We coming for your next. Secondary and linebackers need to get better. Johnny P, you were exactly correct, bro. We got to listen. I already told you, Don. I think we need to move Landon Collin.
What's up, Greg?
Greg, how you feeling? We need to move Landon Collin to the outside linebacker. Pick up another. I
mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they keeping him, maybe they not. I don't know. You said moving to the linebacker? I mean, that could.
Moving to the outside backer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's his cap hit to get rid of him. I don't even know if they want him.
No, we don't want to get rid of him because he's a veteran in the locker room.
Shit, he was bad.
But listen, okay,
but I said I don't know if they want to keep him. I don't know what's they feeling, what's they temperature on him. I keep him because
they're gonna want to keep him. And see, this is why he was bad though, Don. Listen, when you're playing out there in that free safety range, strong safety, whatever, because they switched him a lot this year, and you have absolutely no help on the back line. It forces you to come up and play. Sometimes it forces you to gamble. It forces you to come up to try to make hits, big plays, and he was getting torched this year, man.
Well, the problem is the guy that they thought was going to be, they thought Apke. They thought he was going to be a good.
Oh, don't forget this damn name.
Because they end up cutting that Pittsburgh dude that probably would have been a little more stable back there. They end up cutting him and keeping Apke. I mean, I guess they seen something in Apke, man, and he just was
horrible.
And he was shit.
I mean, that white boy better not never come on special teams ever in his life again.
He ran the ball. He almost fucked up the other day. He ran the ball in the end zone. You know, when he picked the ball up, he almost fucked up. I mean, yeah, they did some fucked up shit too. They should have put the ball on the 25. But
hey, my man Will said Tampa Bay O-line was protecting him. He was, Will. They did a hell of a job. And it's funny because we had a lot of critics. We already know we got a lot of haters, man. Especially in our group talking that trash about how, we suck, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I had to say this, Don, before we got on. I was thinking about this all weekend. For all you Philly fans, Cowboy fans, because the Giants fans really ain't do too much hating. They know what it is. They had an opportunity to be there too because they started winning a couple games and they started playing well. Cowboys and Eagles, y'all suck ass. I want to tell y'all like that. For y'all sit back and the hate talking about
my man Adam. Yeah, my man Adam.
Stop playing with us, Adam.
He been talking shit. Like he couldn't wait for the game to be over to talk.
Couldn't wait. He's such a Redskin Washington hater. What's going on, Grandma? How you doing, Miss Nash? How you feeling? Yeah. To all the haters, man, look, we made it. We represented. I want to say this. This is the best offense done I have seen in a couple years, bro. Yeah. With Heineken, Hinky, whatever the hell the boy name is, that's the best our offense looked in a long time, bro. I mean, it made me, yeah, P. You damn.
The problem with him is he probably injury prone, man.
Who's that? Heineken?
Yeah, he might.
Listen, we don't know. He got a lot.
I mean, they got him, but I mean, what would you do? What would you do as far as the quarterback next year? What would you do for us? What would you do? Are you going with?
I'm taking Matt Jones from Alabama.
You taking him? All right, yeah. So you're going with. I'm going with. I like the other dude. What's the other dude? Yeah, I'm going with Kyle Allen, Heineke, and hopefully they draft somebody. That's what I would roll with.
I'm also keeping Alex Smith as their mentor. Yes, sir. Keeping him too.
Nah, they're gonna have to cut Allen. I wouldn't. I mean, it's the cap hit, man. $20 million.
We already paid him. He's with us.
Yeah, but it's cap hit if you're on the team. It's $20 million. If you cut him, you can save money on cap.
Sorry,
yeah.
Come back next year.
Yeah, they can cut that shit in half for 2 seasons if they cut him. But if they keep him, they're gonna get hit for $20 million. Like that's starting QB money. I don't think he physically. You can't depend on him physically. You can't depend on him physically. I mean,
listen, what he did was a miracle. Okay, what he did,
yeah. And I'm glad he got to get his.
I'm glad he got an opportunity, comeback player of the year. But listen,
I don't want to depend on him. I just don't want to.
I don't know. Hold on. Hey, look, I'm with you, Will.
We ain't getting no Watson. We ain't getting Watson.
I'm with Will. Listen. I will sell a couple of my kids, trade a couple of my children for Deshaun Watson.
No, man, we ain't getting no Watson.
I'm just kidding, y'all. They back there talking about what? I'm just kidding. But for Deshaun Watson, I mean, listen, man. I don't even want to entertain that because that'd just be so wonderful if we could get that. What's going on, Dale? What's good? What's going on, Chuck? How you feeling, baby?
I mean, you would have to give up a lot of shit to get him if you did get him, and I just don't think at this point I don't think you that far off. I mean, if you could develop, we're not. And I think if you can get a good quarterback, I mean, I'm not sure what's their number. What you think our number one? What you think our number one priority should be like as far as what we missing on our team?
Now, as far as, like I said, draft goes, we do need another lineman. However, with the draft, if Matt Jones or any of the top 4 quarterbacks are there, we got to pick one of them boys. We can't go wrong with none of the quarterbacks that are projected in the first round. The draft.
So would you go quarterback first, or would you go like
yeah?
We need a wide receiver.
We need a wide receiver.
We need a catch, somebody that can catch.
But are any
I like some of the depth, but I don't think we got a 2. I don't think
no. I think we can either get a veteran 2.
We need a veteran.
I
don't think you draft a wide receiver
because I don't think one's going to be there. There's not going to be one there because don't forget. Gandy Golden is still there. Something was up with him this year. He was rookie. I mean,
you keep your rookie dudes, but we need a veteran. We need a vet, man, like a vet number 2 that's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
I want to pull up with Johnny. Johnny just posted something.
Johnny said that quarterback is something special. He brought some intensity. Chase Young is the best rookie leader I've ever seen. There has never been a rookie that's supportive of his teammates ever.
Listen, Johnny, I'm with you on that. And they asked Ron Rivera, it was either Ron or Jack, about Chase Young. They asked him, who did Chase remind him of? He said Chase reminded him of a young Ray Lewis. Now, the commentator, the dude who was interviewing Ron was like, what are you? Because that's super high praise. As far as being a leader, a supportive teammate, a guy who wants to get on the field and do work, that's who they said this young man reminds him. Will said O-line, outside linebacker. I'm with you, Will. However, I think we can.
I don't think we that hurt. I don't think we that bad on the line, man.
We can do well on the line. We can get better.
It ain't. I don't think it's a priority. We definitely need we need a line. We need like 2 linebackers. Like shit, I think we need 2 of the motherfuckers, man. I think we need a strong 2 linebackers. We need a free safety. We need a wide receiver. We need another tight end. Because it's like we don't even have tight ends on the roster. Like it's like I don't know what's up with the tight end position, but it's like we just got 1 tight end.
Well, Heineken, whatever the fuck his name is, you noticed that he was hitting sprinkle. When he came on the field, our offense looked different.
It did.
And we started getting the ball to people we normally don't get the ball to. So listen, we go out, we bring in a big Zach Ertz. He's gonna be a free agent.
Yeah, bring him. Ron gonna play who he think the best. I mean, I think he ain't saying it, but I think Dan told him to play what's his name? Haskins. I think he had to play Haskins. I don't think he ever wanted to play him because he never had his back.
Speaking of Haskins already had an interview with Carolina Panthers. Man, look, I've already told you, man. I hope the young brother gets his act together. Maturity is his biggest thing.
Yeah, he need to work on that maturity. Like I had his back. Like I had no issues.
You ain't going one.
He just kept fucking up.
What's going on, Miss LaRose? How you doing, beautiful? How are you?
Just kept fucking up. But yeah, man.
A little Washington football team, man. But let's move on, and man. We got this week's
hold on, let's make these picks and then talk about Kyrie before we can get out of this.
So listen, everybody watching, man. We're gonna make our picks, and we want y'all to make y'all picks too.
All right, so I kind of I had some. I didn't pick Baltimore last week, but we just picking. It ain't no stakes in this shit. I mean, maybe at some point we will.
I think hold on, Don. I think I got all my joints right, didn't I?
Nah, man. We got to go back. We got to go back to the tape, man. We got to go back to the tape to see
what.
All right, so who y'all got between Los Angeles and Green Bay, man? Who you got?
Los
Angeles defense.
They tight.
It's underrated. That shit tough. They got a problem with offense.
Check this out. My man Jalen Ramsey is the best cornerback in the league. Okay, he's going to shut down one end of the field. Everybody want to see Jalen Ramsey against what's the receiver? My man over there,
Devontae
Adams. Okay, yeah. Greg said Green Bay. Now this is a question I want to ask you. What weather are we playing in? Are we playing in -25 in Green Bay? Or are we playing in 40-degree Green Bay? That's the question you better ask yourself. And with that being said, I believe that it's going to be cold as balls.
Hold on, so Will look like he kind of made his picks. He said he got Green Bay. He got Green Bay versus Tampa Bay. So he basically saying saying Green Bay and Tampa. That's his picks.
Listen, Greg, I called that at the beginning of the year. I said Green Bay, Tampa Bay, NFC East. NFC Championship. So that's me right there as well. I'm going Green Bay.
Hey, guess who I'm picking? Because
who you picking?
I got the Rams and the Bucks, bro. I got the Rams and the Bucks. I think the Rams defense is going to shock the pack. Well, again, if it's snowing, if it's snowing or some shit, then yeah, that changes it. But I think if it's like just cold, I think the Rams defense might think they might give Green Bay a run for their money. So I got the Rams versus Tampa Bay, man.
JP said Green Bay versus the Saints, Bills versus Kansas City. Who you got down the bottom? Down at the bottom, I got
See, I already told you. I told you the Titans and Baltimore. I said they're gonna be dangerous. So I got the Ravens versus Kansas City in championship game. That's who I got.
If the Buffalo Bills had their fans there, I would pick Buffalo.
They do got some of their fans there. They got like 7,000 in stands. They are letting them. They had fans last week.
It's gonna be cold as hell in Buffalo. I'm taking Buffalo, Kansas City.
You got Buffalo, Kansas City. All right, so yeah.
And I got Green Bay, Tampa Bay.
Hold on, Greg got Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Cleveland.
All right, okay.
Hold on, Greg. Hold on, Greg. How you go ahead, Kansas? Huh?
Greg tripping. What?
Kansas City. Hey, Greg. Okay, you meant Ravens. Okay, I'm about to say, he said he got the Ravens, so Greg got the Ravens over the Bills. But you still, hold on, man. You still got to pick between Kansas City and Cleveland, man.
Well, I think right. He said Kansas City and Cleveland. Hey, bro. All
right, I got you.
Cleveland play each other, bro.
Yeah, he picked, man. he got Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, and the Racings.
The Racings.
Baltimore Racings.
The California Racings, nigga. It's the Ravens, nigga. What's wrong with you? He over there smoking or something. He blazed up or something.
Bills and Browns are upset, but yeah, man, that's it on that, man. So we're so we're gonna get that NFC Championship game, and
I got Tom Brady against Patrick Mahomes, baby, all the way.
Hey, the NFL is probably praying for that, man. They praying. Well, they got a couple of matchups they can get though. That Green Bay would be good too. They want probably Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and Kansas City. That's
all day.
Yeah, that's probably it.
However, look here. Don't get it twisted. Because if Cleveland beat the Kansas City Chiefs, dog, that's going to be a Cinderella.
Oh yeah. But is the Browns ain't one of those teams there's a big market, so it's not go. They definitely want Tom Brady if they can get him in there, man. They definitely want him.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady is Cinderella, baby. He sell tickets, he sell headlines, man. Oh, this nigga right here.
Whoa. So this next subject is we talking about your man Kyrie Irving, man. I'm about to play. Your man Kyrie just wilding out, man. He went to Duke, man. Dang,
that's your man. Ain't my man.
Kyrie, my least favorite Duke player, man. I'm gonna say that.
Didn't he only play like 2 games for y'all?
Yeah, it wasn't even that long.
Damn, Kyrie.
Look at Kyrie. Supposed to be off the grid.
Nose. Nobody got a mask on.
No bad. Yeah. So what you think about this Kyrie Irving situation? What y'all think about the Kyrie Irving situation, man? What's your take on it, bro?
Well, what does that picture say right there? First and foremost, $1 million picture. Thank God for all the opportunity and what?
Just $1 million picture. Thank God for all the opportunities, and I can't get the rest because it is
the caption at gospel something. Okay, anyway, listen, man. I don't know what I told you before. Something's wrong with this brother, man. I think that this dude is a once in a lifetime generational type talent. I don't know. He's weird, man.
Yeah.
He's weird.
Yeah, he's weird.
Have they ever done any interviews on the guy's parents?
No, I know his father used to play basketball, but I don't. They haven't. But do you think you think he wrong for not reporting?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think so too. A lot of people saying, "No, man," because he's supposed to be Greek. I mean, he taking off because of the capital shit. But the same token,
hold on. Okay, that was his explanation for not playing. Is that
it was like he just don't want to play, and that was after that capital shit kind of happened. It's like almost that shit kind of like go hand in hand.
So he decided that he was not going to show up for practice, playing any NBA games because of the lunatics and the idiotic folks that stormed the Capitol. Correct?
Yeah, I think I'm not 100% on that, but I know one game he missed. He saved in one play, and I don't know. I don't know if that was slightly before that one, but even at that point, I have heard a report of him not wanting, that he want to clear his head and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I think, homie, because if you go back and rewind. Some of the past couple games that he did play, Kevin Durant was coming off the bench, getting in his ass about a couple things, and So it kind of showed that they were having a little bit of conflict. Now, I don't want to say that, them dudes are beefing or them dudes got issues, but the one thing we know about Kevin Durant is this. The dude get along with everybody, okay? I think he's the best player on the planet. Me and you would disagree on that because you think it's LeBron. I think they're 1-2. It's very, very close. But Kevin Durant wants to win basketball games. That's all he wants to do. And if you are a player, especially at a high caliber as Kyrie Irving, it ain't that hard to win with Kevin Durant. Now
it ain't that hard for him to win with anybody. He got a skill set too, and one of his problems
he really does. He's probably one of the best ball handlers I've ever seen in my life.
Right. He's smooth with it. He real smooth with it.
However, at the beginning of the season, bro, he said some of the most idiotic shit ever, man. He started talking about
Steve Nash.
No. He started talking about he finally got somebody he can depend on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, look, I give LeBron James a lot of grief and a lot of bullshit because that's just like what I like to do because his fans are very, very loving and adoring fans, okay? However, I've never, ever disrespected the man's game as far as what I know the man's capable of doing. He's a great follower. He's a great teammate. But to sit up there and say, look, man, I finally got somebody, even though he might think Durant's better than LeBron. That's his opinion. Like, it's my opinion as well. To sit up there and try to make it seem like the dude, LeBron's not a good teammate that you can win with, and you finally got a dude you can take the shot with. Man, shut your ass up. You sound dumb as hell. My man Greg Denny said his head's too big for no reason. Unfortunately,
because he also said something about when they got Steve Nash, he was basically saying he wasn't he not they all coaching. It's like he was taking a slight at him being a coach, like we don't need him and some type shit like that. So I mean, he's been saying a lot of idiotic shit. The Earth's flat. I mean, and that's even another shit to talk about. I think he should be there. I think he'd cancel the teams. I think he went to that Boston team. They actually had all the talent. That Boston team had a lot of talent. That year he played, they took a step back. They played without him. They played better without him. They played better without him, and they realized that, and that's why they traded him because he's just a cancer, man. Like everywhere he goes.
What did they trade him for? Who was that trade?
I got to look that trade up. I'm not even sure who they traded him for.
Anybody out there? Because did they trade? They traded him to Brooklyn.
And what did they trade? It's something. Hold on, I got to figure out the trade, man. Because I'm trying to.
I don't remember. I thought maybe Kyrie and Kevin Durant both signed at Brooklyn as free agents, but
you know what? They didn't trade him. He was a free agent because
he just signed back with Boston, right? Okay,
he was on this because he was hurt at the end of his last contract year. Because when he left Cleveland, he only had a year to resign. I mean, he only had a year or two left on his contract.
Right.
So, they basically just went there. So yeah, man, I just think he should be playing. I just think he a cancer to me, man. Everywhere he goes, it just seems like he's a very arrogant dude, man. And it's weird. Like you said, it's weird.
He's weird to me. I think he's just some people are just weird in their own way, man. You know what I mean? He's just a little weird. He say some real wild shit. He's entitled to. He got all that money. The kid got, like I said, generational talent, man. Like, I mean, I hope he get his shit together. I think we might have seen the last of him playing with Kevin Durant, though, because Kevin Durant probably sitting in the motherfucking locker room or in the owner's joint like, look.
Yeah, you go fuck around and end up on the Rockets.
Exactly. Listen, if he don't want to be here, let his ass be.
Yeah, because they don't. I mean, shit. He fuck around, and they just say, hey, they might be like, man, shit, we might as well go ahead and just grab Harden, man. Fuck it.
Because if Kevin Durant say, I don't want him back in the locker room, he ain't got no pull over Kevin Durant. So
he don't. And then, I mean, they even thought about trading, but he just off the grid. I never heard no shit like that, man. I never heard of him play. I mean, I have actually heard of it. They say Rodman went off the grid. But they kind of knew what he was doing. Like they went to go pick him up.
My man Will and Greg, Will said after the movie his game was off. Greg Denny said you would too if you won a championship for Cleveland. I mean, listen, hey,
That shit ain't got nothing to do with the Nets, man.
Hey, listen, right now, fella, we ain't got the Nets done paid that man some serious bag. So he need to be playing. Because right now, when they said that Kevin Durant and Kyrie were going to be, on the same lineup, we automatically assume that that's going to be who's coming out the East.
Right, so, right. And they actually kind of mediocre right now. You know what I'm saying?
If Kevin Durant get them boys to the finals without Kyrie, oh man, that's amazing. So, because
they need him. They need him. Like they're not gonna make it. What they need him to play. They need somebody. It should, even if it's James Harden. They gotta have one of them dudes.
They about to bring.
They gotta have both of them dudes in the mix, or not. They not getting out the East, man.
They about to bring my man back with him, right? Kevin Durant keep his homies with him.
Who
one of my favorites that y'all give me heat for? My man Beasley.
Beasley, yeah. Beasley name been floating around recently.
Hey, Beasley a dog, man. He just he a wild boy, man. That's my man. DC represent, PG County represent. You know how we do it, man.
Yeah, so that's what's up, man. So yeah, man, Don't Be a Menace. Next subject was released on 1/12/96.
Hold on. Don't be a menace while drinking
South Central. Yeah, Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. It's a parody. it actually was a parody of all those hood movies that we actually loved. A lot of them hood movies that we love actually in the early 90s. So this was like a spoof of it. I'm not sure, shit, somebody could have took that shit serious and been beefing off of this shit, but this was actually a funny ass movie, especially when at this time. And around this time I was 15, 16. Man,
this was hilarious.
This shit was funny as it's still funny.
All right, real quick, what was the budget? What was the outcome?
The budget of it was $3.8 million. It made $20 million, which is
come on. That's called hustling, baby. That's called flipping the chickens. God damn it, yeah, man. That's That's how else you gonna look at it, man? Motherfucker put $3.8 million on something and come up with a 17.2. Come up, hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
this shit. Yeah, but this shit spoofed everything, man. Juice, Jungle Fever, South Central, Higher Learning, Do the Right Thing, Poetic Justice, New Jack, all that shit, man. It spoofed all the hood movies, man. And
now, can I ask you this? Because we have said once before about our man Shawn Wayans that we think Shawn might be a little fruity and fruity. Suspect.
Yeah, definitely.
Is this the movie that made us think that?
Damn, what he do? He
did something in here. Did you were like, oh, wait a minute?
Oh yeah. With the dude that was from South Central, from Menace to Society. Did he do? That was Shawn. Oh yeah. Nah.
Was that the
That was the other movie.
Scary Movies.
He was gay as shit. Hey, he was so. It was funny as shit though. He was so fucking gay. Because that was some of the jokes of some of those scenes.
Oh,
and if you missed it, hold on, what they say? Will say you still hit like a bitch. That was the old lady.
Oh yeah, the old lady was funny as shit in that jump. Smoking. I guess that was Marlon's grandma in that movie.
I forgot her name. She was on 227.
Yeah, hell yeah, forever. A legend in the movie game.
Yeah, Greg said that shit was
What happened when the scary movie nigga raped him? Didn't he in the joint?
Oh man, they had the scene.
Hey, look. Ever since I saw that, I said to myself, "Listen, man, it's no coming back from that." For certain movies that you see growing up as an adult, and you see certain scenes, and you just be like, "I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I'm going to be willing to."
Nah, yeah, that shit was. Yeah. Greg got it. That nigga put his dick through his ear. Oh man.
Well, that was just one part. Remember, that was one part. Then they had one of the movies where they had the glory hole or something. And
that's it. That's the
because he put his ear up to the thing.
Yeah, that's the joke. And oh man.
But was it before or after that where the dude grabbed him up under the sheet and they showed the scene of him being drugged under the bed and he got raped? Listen, man. Man. Damn.
Yeah, he has. But it's good you bring that up though, man. Because now I'm about to put this on the screen for you, man. Yeah,
these niggas did it.
Yeah,
these niggas did it, bro. They really killed the game, man. Yeah.
What's your top three, man?
What's
y'all top three out of all these spoof movies, man? Now they got some other Wayne's brother, but I just picked these particular spoof jumps, man. What's your top three in here, man?
Top three here. Little Man, White Chicks off the break, man. White Chicks was so motherfucking funny. Certain parts, especially my man Terry Crews.
Yeah, he was funny as shit at that job. I'm gonna go Scary Movie 2 number 1, man. I'm gonna go Scary Movie number 2 and Little Man and White Chicks. I was laughing because I went to the movie to see Scary Movie 2. That's my man with the short arm and shit. That shit was funny.
Oh, that's it. But no, okay, so that's the one he got raped by the thing in the house.
Yeah, that shit.
I was trying to cipher the movie. I couldn't really, get the difference between Scary Movie 2 and 1.
I'm actually partial to which one I'm picking, but I'm just gonna pick 2 because I think I just remember the white dude with the hand, and they had a lot of shit in there. It was just that movie actually wasn't even finished. They wasn't even finished editing that motherfucker. They wanted that shit. Hollywood wanted that shit put out quick as a motherfucker, man. So they put it all out. Greg said
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there wasn't completely. Yeah, there wasn't almost. Yeah, that shit was still. And then Kanan left after the Scary Movie 2. They left after because the other John is like, Hollywood wanted that shit, yo. Greg got Dance Flick, Little Man, Don't Be a Menace.
Hold on, how you not gonna have White Chicks in there, Greg? Come on, man. I don't listen. Okay, so let me retract my statement with Greg. I didn't see Dance Flick.
I seen Dance Flick. Dance Flick funny shit. It's funny too.
I didn't see Dance Flick, so I'm not gonna sit up in here.
Because I remember Shawn on one of them scenes. He went in there and they said he was coming to pick his son up. You know what I'm saying? And he went in there and literally picked his son up and walked out the motherfucker. So that shit was. I remember that, John. That was like a spoof though. He said too gay. So yeah, man. That is my What y'all got out there, man? What's y'all favorite 3 out of these Wayne's Brothers flicks, man? I mean, because they was bringing it, man, at one point in time.
Yeah, they killed it. I guess
and then even Marlon then started doing his own shit. Marlon got Marlon started doing it solo. Like he got a bunch of solo jumps that's been coming out. Marlon been funny. Marlon been having some funny ass movies come out.
Oh yeah. He had the one joint that was just on was it Netflix?
Yeah, he had the joint on the Netflix, but then he had the joint that was like they was in the house, the haunted house. The haunted joint had said entertaining and all that shit. He had that. It was a couple of parts of that joint.
Yeah. Listen, they've been killing it. But I got White Chicks. I got Scary Movies too, and of course, Little Man was hilarious, dog.
Yeah, Little Man was funny, especially when he hit the wife, yo. Like that joke was funny. See, I picked White Chicks and I picked Little Man because them Jones made a little more. They wasn't right. They wasn't exactly spoofing. That shit was just like a regular movie. It just had that shit had a storyline, even though. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that you couldn't really, it's not possible. But, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you was like a little midget, man, you'd be doing like little shit like that. It was funny, man. I think it was creative, man. Real creative.
Yeah. They killed it. I wonder because the budget couldn't have been that high for Little Man. They had a lot of up and coming actresses that was in the movie that, after that movie went on to do their thing. Wasn't Tracy Morgan in there?
Was Tracy Morgan in Little Man? Not even sure. I think he was. I kind of vividly.
Who was the one of the bad guys that was trying to get Little Man? It was I don't remember who the hell. It was either Tracy Morgan. It
was Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
It was Tracy Morgan.
Fat Tracy Morgan, though, right?
Yeah.
Because Fat Tracy Morgan.
Actually, Marlon was the boss. The little man was actually the boss.
Right. Yeah, it was two. It was two of them. It was two guys. I don't remember the other guy, but like I said, one of my favorite parts is when the white lady was holding the nigga and she was bouncing him up and down with them titties shaking, and then the way he looked, goddamn, he gave her that look, boy. He was like, boy.
Hey, that joint had a $64 million budget, man.
God damn.
Little man had a $64 million budget and it did 104. Made money. That's
at
the end of the day.
That ain't no double up, but that's a come up.
Yeah, let me see what white chicks before we get
white
out of here.
Had to do more.
The white chick was and then shit. I think they're gonna do a part 2 at some point. I think. I mean, they asking for it. I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure if
Terry Crews gonna be in there.
Yeah, you gotta put Terry Crews in there, man.
Hey, real quick, while you looking that up, anybody out there got any good movies, any good shows on? They watching, they streaming. I'm gonna throw a couple out there because I'm a Netflix guy. I love Netflix. Netflix been bringing the pain up lately. For those who have not seen Cobra Kai, shame on you.
Oh man, I love
amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's shit great. I was in that shit hardcore.
I binge watched it.
And I'm gonna tell you why I like it, man. I like how they telling the story of how the sensei got to how he was.
He is. Yes,
they basically explain how he got to his point, and that shit was good. Now they bringing my man back and look like the dude that was, because I posted that shit in the group today.
I seen it, and they bring his back.
It looked like they bringing him back because I hated that motherfucker in that when he did man like that. He was laughing his ass off behind that wall, yo.
He looking at him like, you dumb motherfucker, like
this script. But yeah, man, that shit good, man. Like
Cobra Kai. Listen, if you have not seen Cobra Kai,
have you seen the first 2 seasons?
Of course, nigga. What?
Okay. Nah, some people just jumped in, but I was like,
yo, you can't just jump in. You gotta watch season 1, season 2, and season 3. A lot of people don't realize Will Smith.
Yeah,
a lot to do with that. Yeah. Miss Donegan said Undoing. Anybody seen Undoing? Is that a show or a movie? She told me about this, though. My memory so messed up. Don't get mad at me. You told me about this. I got her hooked on this. Well, I ain't gonna say hooked, but I got her watching this show now. There's a show on there called Ragnarok. You got to check it out, Don. You got to check it out.
Man, I've been watching motherfucking Knight Rider, man. I've been watching the old shit, man. I've been watching Knight Rider because I got this shit on the mob Joe, man. I've been watching that shit like every night. Last few nights, I've been watching Knight Rider. I missed a lot of that shit.
Okay, she said it's a show. Yeah, she told me about that one. But look, there's a show on there called Ragnarok. It's about a young white dude, him and his brother. They move out to Norwegian, and he finds out he has like powers from like Thor. Hey, dog, that shit off the chain, man.
Oh, for real?
It's real good, man. You got to check it out, bro. It's one of them joints where it's only six episodes.
Hey, you know what's funny, man? When I get on Netflix, for some reason, I just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I can't stop scrolling on that motherfucker. And by the time you know it, by the time it's over, I didn't waste it like an hour. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, listen,
and I do that shit all the time. I'm sitting there reading. Like every time
they have so much substance,
yeah,
man.
I'm on the shit and I can't pick nothing. I'm just on the motherfucker just scrolling. I'm reading shit and I'm looking at the previews and then I'm just like, bam, and I just listen. I can't stop scrolling on the motherfucker.
I done binge watched 2 series, 2 episodes. 2 shows in the past 4 days. Another show called The Great Lupe. Something's about this dark-skinned dude who's like a thief type magician. They over in like France. Joint good as shit, dog.
Hey, I just seen that movie though that just came out, Fatal.
I heard it's good as shit.
Hey, that shit, yeah, I got this. Yeah, that shit good as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you ain't seen that, check that shit out. That motherfucking movie good as shit. Good ass.
I'm gonna wait till this weekend to watch that. You know what I'm saying? We'll make a little movie date or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, check that out, man. Fatal. If y'all ain't checked it out. But yeah, man, that's it for Taco Tuesday this week. Follow us, PYOPOD, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share this stream. You know, check us out on Thursday with my man Dan. Dan joining Dan might pop up on some Taco Tuesdays, but you know, check us out, man. We coming
That's
through.
it, man. Hey, listen, everybody, be safe out there, man. For everybody still dealing with this COVID thing, man. Wear your goddamn mask, man. It's still real. It's not a hoax. People are still dying. I just keep seeing all our people down south, man. Y'all motherfuckers, man.
Hey,
listen, do it not live down south? Is it not in the air or something? Because I'm seeing videos, I'm seeing shows y'all be at. It don't be nobody with no mask on.
Hey,
man.
Motherfuckers be out in clubs and
don't bring this
in outings. It's in outings and everything, and it's just like nobody got a mask on. And these niggas
fish fry.
And it's a lot of y'all my friends. A lot of y'all my friends too.
A lot of them family and friends.
I got a lot of family and friends that just
no masks.
Yeah, y'all down there, Joe. Like raw. That's the new raw. That's the raw. That's the new raw, yo. Y'all out there, motherfucking face raw dog like a motherfucker.
Face raw dog. Cut that shit out, man. Put your mask. Ain't none of y'all cute, but me and Gotti out there. Put your mask on, motherfucker.
Hey, Greg said we have faith in the man above.
Yeah, y'all gonna need more than faith, goddammit. You gonna need more than faith. Tell that to some of our people up here up north. The people done died and shit, man. That shit ain't no game. But hey, listen, you know what it is, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Everybody making your picks. Y'all know what it is. God is good, water's wet, sky's blue. We check y'all out next week.
Thursday, man. We check y'all out Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Yeah.
PYOPOD everywhere. Social media.
Thanks for tuning in, man.